it's Lynn here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Now today guys, we're very excited because we've got a new addition to our plant family. And this wonderful cactus was actually gifted to us. It's a rescue from our wonderful next door neighbour, John. Now, he has a few carers that come round every day. And one of these lovely girls actually said to John, there's a cactus that needs rescuing, it needs saving. It's at one of the care homes and it's actually been out all through the winter in terrible weather, terrible conditions and everything like that. So they said, would we like to save it? And I said, yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. And here it is, guys. It is a Opuntia subulata, Ostrocylindra Opuntia subulata, and it's one of the ones that has the lovely sort of round cylindrical bodies and lovely, beautiful cactus. And it is gorgeous. It has lovely red tips on it because obviously it's been exposed to the elements. It's been in cold all through the winter. And I don't know how it's managed, to be honest with you. This is in a very large pot, as you can see here. Way too large for the actual cactus. So it's very overpotted. The soil is really dark and damp, so it's been in obviously soil that's probably come from the garden, or certainly not cactus and succulent soil anyway. So you can see it's very mouldy and very damp. So this is definitely a rescue. And wonderful. Me and Hansi are very happy to be gifted this beautiful Opuntia here. This Opuntia subulata. And very exciting to rescue it and bring it back to the brink of health. It actually looks quite a healthy plant, I have to say. It's lovely. It's a lovely plump and succulent, and the little red tips probably more down to the sunshine that it's had rather than anything else. But we don't know what it's like underneath the soil, and obviously it is overpotted, and it needs to be put into a proper sized pot, into cactus and succulent soil, and then we're going to have it into our polytunnel. And guys, I just want to give a wonderful shout out to my wonderful fiance Hansi, who is behind the camera filming me at the moment. Do go over and subscribe to his amazing gardening and cactus and succulent channel, Family of Cactusy and Other Beauties. Links will be up above, so do go over. And we are very happy about this. So how are we going to rescue this? Obviously, we brought it in and we're going to be putting it into the polytunnel. First thing we have to do is dry out this soil because it is really mouldy, damp and not well drained at all. As you can see, that is horrible soil. And if this was to stay in this pot long term, especially growing outside with all the heavy rain we get here in Ireland, it would inevitably rot. So this is definitely what we're going to rescue here. So what I'm going to do first is dig out the plant, and then we're going to let the soil dry out, to remove as much of this soil obviously as we can because it's not suitable for this cactus. Let the soil dry out and the roots dry out, and then we're going to pot it up then into fresh cactus and succulent soil, very well drained soil. So excuse me, just have to be very careful with how we take this out because we don't want to damage any roots, and we don't know what the roots are like inside the pot and how deep they go. So obviously I'm going to start digging out like that and then lifting it. I would think that, as you know, with cactus and succulents, the roots aren't usually that deep because they store their water in the stems, so they don't need the roots that normal house plants and other type of plants would need. So I'm just going to very gently loosen this up, and then I'm going to get it out with my hands then. I'm just using this to loosen it up. And Hans is doing a great job filming. I'm going to lift this out because this is more important. Oh, it's coming out fairly easy there. And lift this baby out. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's wonderful. It's got quite a good healthy root system, as you can see there. That's all the roots. Wow. God. And any bits that fall off, I think that's mainly just all the mould that's on the soil because it's been kept way too damp. Mould is never usually a problem on the top of soil. It's not a problem in the sense it doesn't kill the plant, but it's usually a sign that your plant is being overwatered. Just bear that in mind. So look at that lovely healthy root system, hasn't it, Hansi? So that's really great. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to very gently sort of tease some of this soil off. I'm not going to go too hard. Luckily the soil has dried out a little bit now. It was very damp because we got this the other day, and any little tiny bits that come off. No, it's great. I was actually expecting some of the roots to be rotted because it's just not the right soil. So that's great. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to tease too much of this soil away.
So healthy. So
it's lovely, yeah.
Now,
I'm actually not going to because normally if the roots were quite matted and in bad condition, I would actually try and get as much of this soil off. The soil is actually quite dry. It was more damp on the top. It's actually quite dry, so I'm just going to leave this for a couple of days, and I'm going to pot it up into cactus and succulent soil. And what I'm going to do here is just, wait, Hansi's got this pot for me here. Just trying to work out.
Have a bigger pot, I think.
I think maybe just gently rest it on here,
on the sauce,
and let this just dry out. As you can see, great root system, and no problem there. It's a lovely, lovely, healthy plant. So look at that, guys. Great root system, and the soil actually isn't too bad.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave this and then pot it up into a well-draining cactus and succulent mix with obviously extra sand and a bit of perlite for drainage, and just a pot. Just enough to keep this plant in. Obviously not, this is way too big of a pot that this was in, but this is going to be useful for our other plants. So now we're just going to gently place this down on here. There you go. And what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful puncher, guys. Beautiful, look at that, isn't it gorgeous?
Fantastic.
So very exciting. So thank you, John, and thank you to the carer. So I'm really sorry I don't know your name. But thank you for offering us to take care of this plant. It's really wonderful, and it's definitely a rescue, because if this was left in this size pot here, outside in rain, even in summer, it would eventually rot. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much. And guys, stay tuned for a video probably coming up in the next couple of days of when we repot this beauty. I'm going to gently tease some of this soil off, but it's not too bad, so I probably don't want to disturb the roots. Put it into a well-draining soil, and stay tuned for that video probably in a couple of days' time. And thank you all so much for watching, and thank you, Hansi, for filming. So do go over and subscribe to Hansi's channel too.
Oh, thank you, Linny.
So I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power from across the Emerald Isle. And until the next video, bye. Bye. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at them roots, guys. Wow.